Welcome to Lane Stadium, home of the Virginia Tech Hokies. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the SMU Mustangs, taking on the 14th ranked team in the land, the Virginia Tech Hokies. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis with another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Let's take a step back and enjoy Enter Sandman. And the Hokies will boot it away to start the game. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So SMU's offense will have the football first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Gets open down the middle. At midfield, he's got room. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. They'll try it over the left side. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
The Mustangs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, he'll throw it. Finds his big tight end. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. And the Mustangs are flying down the field. On the ground, it's Brooks. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And that seemed a little off from the start, didn't it?
That was a big-time play, and it was off from the start because of the play he made.
And I don't think it would have mattered who was playing running back. There was absolutely nowhere to go.
Back to pass on second down. Out of the backfield, he's open. And they'll knock him down.
Running backs nowadays, they are wide receivers. I mean, you got to feature them in the pass game. Why? Because you get matchups on linebackers like this. Great job getting the football near the line of scrimmage. Bam, break a tackle, make something happen, get 10-plus yards.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. The kicker will try to punch one through from 41 yards away. Smashes it between the uprights. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
I know one thing this head coach does every week is he challenges his guys to start fast. And it's so important today, playing on the road in this kind of environment. You saw a nice drive. They didn't get the touchdown they would have loved, but still, kicking that field goal and taking this early lead, that's a statement for the visiting team.
The give on the inside. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up one.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Back to throw, it's Bryant. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's second down. Line getting set on second down. He wants to change this route. Second down, they'll go to the air. And wings it incomplete.
And he was off target there, but I tell you what, I'll expect to see more of that. They do a really good job in this offense of getting the running back the football in the passing game. Just let him make plays, let him be a difference maker, ball getting to him in space. So I expect we'll see more of that throughout.
He's going to fire deep. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Wants to throw on first down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
Makes the grab. He was not going to be denied, discarding tacklers, running behind his pads, and finally down at the 40.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that in route.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Singleton. There he goes. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10.
How about that job after the catch on a critical third down? He's able to make people miss. He's able to use his speed. Ball was thrown out in front of him so he could advance it, and all of a sudden, this offense set up first and goal.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming.
All right, so now you're in this third down situation close to the goal line, and it just feels, David, like they're going to have to throw the football in order to score a touchdown here. I like maybe trying to get the quarterback outside on the perimeter and give him a run-pass option.
I like that, too. Get the quarterback on the move. And here's the thing. If I get close and I get stopped, it's fourth down. Fourth down means go for it. That's all that means now today in college football.
Gets rid of it. Got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, SMU. Quarterback stays clean in the pocket on that touchdown pass. A little thank you is in order to the offensive line.
Maybe find him an NIL deal, right? Feed those guys. Go get them to a buffet. Take care of those big uglies up front, because when you have that kind of pocket, you should take advantage of it. You should be able to make big plays, and he does.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking for a man. It's Bryant. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Got a man. It's Wiggins. Turns it on at midfield. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. The Hokies are in the hurry-up. They'll run it from the gun. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down.
Wow, what a nice run. He's showing you his athleticism there. You guys remember back in the day when we were calling a game here, and the all-time great Virginia Tech running back Kevin Jones came up to the booth, and he got into a vertical leap contest with Pollock. It was awesome. This guy on the field, man, he's got so much skill and ability. He's strong, and he's fast, and I think he can also out-jump Dave.
Oh, not able to hold his water, and the offense will have it stepped off against them.
False start of offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Pushed back behind the chains. It's 1st and 15. He's looking to throw. Flips it out on the screen. He makes the stop, but a nice pickup there on first down. Leaves them in second and manageable. Bunch formation for these receivers. Handoff from the gun. And that ball is live in the backfield. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Bring in the heat. And the pass is incomplete on fourth down, but hold on just a second. We've got to see what the flag's about.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
Turning it on! The chains will move, and they'll have first and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Hokies come to the line with a new set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. To throw, it's Bryant. Gets it out fast. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. They want to throw it. Grab behind the line. It's Overton. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. Getting set for the point after. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. A 70-yard touchdown drive, and they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Catch in the middle, it's Singleton. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. First play of the period will be a second down. They'll run play action. Immediately fires to the middle. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one.
Really nice job by quarterback and wide receiver. This is why you do film work. This is why you throw on air all offseason. I know I get zone coverage. I know exactly where I'm breaking. I know exactly where to deliver the football. Nice throw, nice catch.
And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
From the gun to give, looking for room. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Mustangs are on the move. looking to throw on first down. Hauls it in. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now, having given up multiple first downs on this drive. Somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the bleeding.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And it just doesn't get more dominant than that. One-on-one, me versus you, and there's nothing you can do about it, David. I know that's something you know a lot about based on your time at Georgia.
Man, fly off the edge, beat the man as quick as you can. There's so many things that have to go right for you to get a sack. The ball has to be coming out a little bit later. But you know what? When you win that fast and that clean off the line of scrimmage, that is how it's done at the highest level for that defensive end.
Down to the 26-yard line and a first down. They'll go back to the ground. Find some fresh air. He steps out of bounds at the 15-yard line. Big pickup on the ground, and they're rolling.
And another nice gain by the offense. All right, defense, we got to change something up here. They're putting a big drive together, play after play, having a lot of success. How do we break the rhythm? How do we give them something that can create a tackle for a loss or a sack or something to get momentum back on my side?
Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Single back formation, and they give it to him. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And listen, it's tough. It's a tough proposition. This is the top 10 defense against the run. You know they're physical. You know who they are. But you're not going to bat an eye. And you're going to challenge your guys, especially in the red zone, to be more physical, to be able to continue to run the football against a really good defense.
Finds him out of the backfield. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. And the try is no good. It's still a 3-point game after the miss.
And that's just the chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. On the ground, it's Overton. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27.
We love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Hokies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to throw, it's Bryant. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the O. Tough to give up those penalty yards in that situation. Now it's just 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Catch inside the 25. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play.
Into the end zone. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Hokies. That his 40th career touchdown run.
This guy has had a lot of success throughout his career, but 40 touchdowns is something that's pretty commendable, David. He continues to challenge himself each and every game and every year to get better.
Yeah, just the consistency has been so impressive. The offense is built around him. Like, he's going to get the football. He's featured and still finds the end zone week after week.
The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. A really nice job methodically driving down the field the last time they had it, but the missed field goal ruined the drive. To the ground with the back. Breaks into the open. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
As a defender, you dream about those big hits. You work hard on it in practice, closing space, getting close, and just sticking that guy and causing the fumble.
Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Looking downfield, it's Bryant. He's moving out of the pocket. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down.
And that goes down as an incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He's outside the tackle box as he knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open.
Sprinting away. Almost took it all the way there, but it's a huge gain, and they're set up with a 1st and goal.
And one of the things I love about this running back is his versatility. He's not just good running the football, but he can catch it as well, and he can make things happen with the ball in his hands. Nice job by the quarterback, getting through the progression, getting it out to his guy, and he does.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line, understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity. Create some momentum. Cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the 3rd quarter. You've got 1 drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
He'll be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Sandman entered earlier, and now they're trying to make it go night-night on this 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Lofts one high and deep. Intercepted. Big play, stops the drive. Takes it the other way. The 30.
Well, the quarterback on that one put a lot of air under the ball. The problem is it gave the defender time to get his head around and locate it. And because of that, he was able to come away with the interception.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Steps away. Going for it all. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
I know the offense came into this game expecting to have some success throwing the football, and right after getting a takeaway right outside of the red zone, they try to do just that. The one-on-one matchups are going to be there in this game. That time, though, the defense did a better job making the play, forcing the incompletion.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Doesn't have a straight-on shot here. He'll kick it from the left hash and 39 yards out. Splits the uprights. Good. And that will extend their lead even further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, one of the biggest games of the week is playing out right now. Let's check in on this top 25 battle. Washington is currently ahead in this one inside a jam-packed Husky Stadium, but the purple and gold have struggled to really pull away. They're up by just one over Nebraska. Just another week in the Big Ten where the only constant is chaos. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Mustangs in a good spot here with second and short. Out of the gun, the inside give. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Working that left side. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 40. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Now, we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look, thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. The Mustangs will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot.
And last week was great for this young man. But, man, again, showing you he can do it at a high level. Just working the whole field, using different guys. He is absolutely on fire right now.
Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for him.
Good, solid tackle. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Looking for the score. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs.
And that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking for a man. It's Bryant. Going for the big play. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball.
Oh, he wants it all. And they ruin an early drive with the turnover. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in Blacksburg.
And the Mustangs will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They have the lead to start the third quarter, but I'd imagine ball security was a topic at halftime.
Yeah, and I think you take the lead and you try to stay optimistic with your team, but you also say, guys, if we had taken care of the football, this lead would be even bigger, and we might have already knocked them out already, Palmer.
It's just about eliminating the mistakes at this point. You're right. This thing would be over if they hadn't shot themselves in the foot. So ball security, that is at a premium as this game goes on.
Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. He couldn't get close to the marker, got 3 yards, but it'll be 4th and 3.
Now, a 4th down.
Unlike the old school thinking, this is the area of the field that is really 4-down territory now. Oh, the defense moved in there too quickly. You think it's never going to work until it does, and that'll be a first down. The defender crossed the line a little bit too early. It's a free 5 yards for the offense. This offense has a 1st and 10. They are flat bailed out by the defensive penalty. To the air. It's Bryant. That's reeled in. It's Wiggins. Tackle was made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down. And the Hokies are moving quickly down the field. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down. He's up to 81 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. They're going to ride this running back. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Going to try to put one on the screen. They knock him down at the 21. It's a pickup of 5 yards on the play and enough for a first down.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the 3rd quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Hokies!
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
The inside handoff. Slithers into space. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
Power football with the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And after your defense just went out there and gave them a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Going to have to create some explosive plays to the passing game.
To the air on 2nd down. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And a Great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Lost one deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Mustangs will send out the punt unit. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. The give to the back. There he goes. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. He now has 115 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. Back to pass, it's Bryant. Firing to the right, complete. They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with the 15-yard pickup.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got his man to the left. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. The Hokies moving quickly to the line. Hand off from the shotgun. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He caught it! Into the end zone! Touchdown, Virginia Tech! They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago. Now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. He lofts one down the sideline. Brings it down on the right side. And the tackle is made, but not before. That completion gets them 30-plus. That kind of play will put a jolt into a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just inside the 40. Oh, they're after it. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying on it.
He gets it across the 40 and out of bounds at the 38.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Lets it slip right through his hands, and it'll be 4th down after the rare drop from this dude. So now on comes the field goal unit. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. No, no good. After the missed field goal, still down by 21 points, guys. One final play before the end of the quarter. Quarterback making checks. Dropping back, it's Bryant. Rushes on him. Final play of the quarter, and the ball falls incomplete. That's it for this period, and it's Virginia Tech on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. So the final period starts with a second down play. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Wiggins. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Takes the handoff. It's Overton. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. And the Hokies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll give it to the back. They stop him at the 22, 15-yard pickup on the play, and a first down just outside the red zone. The Hokies come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking downfield on first down. Trying to set up the screen. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies! And they take it in for 6 more points. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this 2-game slide.
When you've got a losing skid, there's nothing like some good old home cooking. They came back home, and they have played an outstanding game. And let's give this crowd a helmet stick. They've been so loud. You know they've impacted this game, and that's the beauty of college football, helping their team get back in the win column.
The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Wants to go up top on first down. Working the middle, it's complete. Few things on offense as reliable as a tough power back as he plows his way ahead to the 33. And the Mustangs can really attack on this second and short. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this running back has struggled to find anywhere to go, and I think one reason why is this linebacker and his speed. He did a great job there identifying where the ball was going to go. He didn't let anybody block him.
Oh, he's got some space. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
The pull and throw off the RPO. Got room at the 35. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Swings it out to his running back. Breaks the tackle. Steps out of bounds just inside the 20. They'll mark him down at the 18.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
The Mustangs have taken it inside the 20. Wants to throw again. Bought a little time, lets it go. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much.
And This is always the time in the game where coaches are absolutely watching. Like, which one of my guys mail it in and quit? And if you're the quarterback, man, you've been sacked a few times, you've turned the football over, like, continue to play, find some ways to maybe get a few first downs and make something positive happen.
And the offense has found a lot of success throwing to this guy out of the slot. He's done a nice job working the middle of the field, winning his one-on-one matchups, and this quarterback really feels a good rhythm when he's looking his way.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. And the Mustangs trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Gets it out quickly. Into the house. Touchdown, SMU.
Yeah, nice pitch, nice catch. And listen, maybe this helps next game, right? Like, we're trying to find a rhythm, find something that works, find somebody to go to. And this offense is struggling, and you're down by 1,000. But I like that they continue to fight.
The deficit is huge. This one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. We're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out. Everybody right now on the same page.
Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Hokies, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Turning it on. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
That's a nice job by this offense. Nice job putting the drive together late. This might seal this football game. And nice response. It's nice to be home, isn't it? Come back to the home crowd after you've lost a couple games. Get some mojo going back in your way.
The SMU offense. Back onto the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. Sets up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed.
And defensively, this is exactly you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
Wants to go up top. Grabbed in the middle. It's Singleton. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Quarterback empties his backfield. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's picked off and another empty drive. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
The number one objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much, late in the game, they're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football. We can bring more speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing the football. Nice break on the football. Nice interception. This one's almost over.
The Hokies with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Looking downfield, it's Bryant. They'll run the screen. Stop just inside the 25. We'll mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a 1st down. That is a time-honored way to slow down the rush, hit them with the screen, and a chunk play.
Yeah, such a great job because you're flying up the field to get to the quarterback because everything looks like pass down the field. Let those guys get up the field, throw it right behind him. He does a little bit of the rest, making some moves, getting upfield, making the big play.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Klein. They knock him down right at the 20-yard line. Not enough for the first down, but maybe they'll keep the offense on the field. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. Already proven reliable. Once he'll try a second field goal, this one a 37-yarder. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to finish with something positive late.
Well, they ran into a buzzsaw today, and I don't think it would matter what type of X's and O's they're out there executing, David. Jimmy's and the Joes, they're just not as good as the opponent today.
And as an athlete, it sometimes hits you in the face and it stinks, but you're not good enough. And today they were not good enough. And I'm going to do the best I can to try to flush this down the toilet, not remember it, forget it, move on for the next game. Maybe something right here I can create positive that carries over to practice and maybe next week.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Mustangs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. Across the 25, he's got room. And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting gift, a consolation prize, if you will.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Michigan came through with a lunch pail, hard-hat performance, and the end result is an eye-opening road victory. And it's not so much that they won, it's more how they won. And the fact this wasn't ever really.
And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. They'll run this play from the pistol. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got his man on the right. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The offense takes a timeout with 30 seconds left. And Jesse, there's a huge mountain to climb here, but you might as well start with a chunk play.
Well, you got to start somewhere, Reese. It's been tough going for this offense all game.
And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. The offense will use a timeout with 25 seconds left. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. Into the end zone. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from. You try to grow.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Offense uses a timeout, 17 seconds left on the clock. With a deficit like this, unless you just want to get your field goal kicker some work, you might as well go for it and try to get a touchdown. He wants to throw it. Fires to the wideout. Touchdown Mustangs! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. So much about the passing game is about timing, execution, communication, and these two, that's a virtual textbook there.
And no doubt about it. And the receiver making plays for his quarterback, being dependable, running the route to the right depth consistently. Does a great job running this route. Great result because of it.
The hands team able to secure that football, and with that, should have secured a victory. First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. To the air, it's Bryant. Here's a heat. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. After this, it'll be a wrap. These DBs going to give a little cushion. Looking to throw on first down. He's taking a deep shot. And that is interception number 3 on the day. And the ball's on the ground. Recovers the fumble, and he's still going. They bring him down, but not only does he recover the fumble, he gets the first down. When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to